Hi, baby dolls. So today is National Spouses Day, right? And I know because I've been married a couple of times, sometimes people are confused when I'm telling stories. Now, which husband is that? Is that the one you're currently married to? Is that number one? Is it number two? So I just thought, as a little refresher course, I'd go through all of them now. So get your pens out if you need to take notes or something. My first husband was Frank, and I married Frank right out of high school because I was young and dumb and pregnant at prom. And with Frank, I had Frank Jr. and Carla, and we were married for a couple of years until Frank had an affair with a waitress at the Orchid of Hawaii named Patience, who was obsessed with birds. Guess, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and she had a really big bush. I don't know how it works, but birds of a feather flock together, they're still together. And people will say, how come you're still calling him, if you've been divorced for so long? And it's like, well, listen, we have kids together. We have grandchildren together, okay? And if he's going to still make comments about, like, my weight or, that my daughter's eggs were going to dry up or something, then I can say that he looks like Jabba the Hutt once in a while. You follow me? Okay, great. My second husband was Vinny, who I actually met at the Orchid of Hawaii, and Vinny was wicked sweet, wicked gorgeous, so friggin' handsome. Dumb as a box of hair. I mean, so stupid. I don't even know if he could spell his last name. I don't even know if he knew what his last name was. Do I remember what? Anyway. And with Vinny, I had Danny and Janice. And then one day, Vinny was playing a trick on my older kids because they hadn't put their bikes away. There was stuff in the lawn. And so he was putting the bikes up in a tree to, like, I don't know, mess with the kids or whatever. And then a tree branch snapped and he fell and dead. So I don't think that little bit was worth it. That brings me to my third husband and my current husband, and it's got to be my friggin' last husband because I just don't have the energy to do this again and, like, wax things I just couldn't. My third husband is Skip, who I actually met at Vinny's funeral because he's the one that dug the hole. And now we didn't get together at the funeral. I saw him a year later, also at the Orchid. R.I.P. the Orchid. I said, oh my God, I think you probably don't remember me, but you dug the hole at my second husband's funeral, and that was just... You did a beautiful job with that hole. That was a gorgeous hole. And, we hit it off, and here we are today. And, I mean, that was 20-something years ago. We've only been married for a couple of years because I wasn't sure I wanted to do it again. But, those are my three husbands there. Frank, Vinny, and Skip. And then, again, that's it. That's it. I'm getting a dog if something happens to Skip. I can't do that. It's too much work. Jesus. The Orchid of Hawaii really played a big part in my love life, didn't it? It's those drinks. My God. Did you ever have one of those drinks? But, ooh, somebody was pouring over there pretty heavy, so I guess thank you for my life. Anyway, I think that's it. Happy Spouse Day.